The alien ship was severely damaged and accidentally landed on Earth, where they found air, water and life. Out of courtesy, the three brothers rushed to contact the native inhabitants of the Earth, not realizing that the Earth was in the age of dinosaurs. The poor third brother went to say hello and was killed on the spot, but it was worth it because it proved that there was no intelligent life on Earth. And with that, they declared that the Earth belonged to them, in order to establish order. They began to study all the plants and animals on the planet, but while everyone was obsessed with the big animals, Junior focused on the little ones. He realized that small animals were better suited for cultivation, so he secretly experimented by injecting the almighty Furia into an apple and feeding it to two of his favorite monkeys. These two monkeys became Adam and Eve. But one day, a comet hit the Earth and caused the extinction of the dinosaurs. At the moment of survival, they realized that the Earth was hollow, so they took their spaceship and hid inside the Earth. Inside, they built a subterranean world and used the almighty Furia as power to build a small sun. And since then they'd been living in the subterranean world, but this life was too boring. So they took human form and became the leaders of the human community and started to control the development of human beings. They helped mankind develop their civilization, but at the same time, they manipulated mankind into destroying each other for their own amusement. And the leader was the president. But they didn't realize that humans were more powerful than they thought they were during the First World War. They lost and the humans defeated them. The president had to go back to the underground. The second in command fled to the moon with his elite and became the moon prime minister. After 60 years of building bases and weapons on the moon, they challenged mankind to return to Earth. Unbeknownst to them, mankind is not what it used to be, and their technology has developed rapidly over the years. In the end, mankind united and won again. Unfortunately, we won the war but lost the planet, contaminated by radiation. The Earth was no longer habitable and the remaining 3,000 people were forced to leave the planet. They escaped to the moon on the last ship, the Tengu. Here, the original alien base was turned into a refuge for humans, but it wasn't good. The base only brought peace for 20 years. Now, the supplies are scarce and the equipment is old and can't last much longer. The only way out is to go to the universe to find a new planet to move to, but the only ship left is a wreck. Over the years, the ship has been dismantled in order to maintain the base. Libby has tried many times to repair it, but to no avail. That's not the point. The point is that the management of the base has done nothing. Instead of caring about the lives of others, they've set up a cult to try and take control of all existing resources. Speaking of which, I'd like to briefly explain that only those who have a genuine fruit phone can join this church. If it's discovered that the phone is not genuine or has been modified, it will automatically detonate. So it's almost impossible for ordinary people to join, which makes Libby very angry. With time running out, Libby breaks into the church and tries to change the Wi-Fi password to completely paralyze the church. Unbeknownst to her, her mother was there. She's the highest commander on the base, so she rushes to tell her what's going on at the base. But what can she do when she's old and frail? So the whole thing went away, until the day a UFO suddenly came in, and things took a turn for the worse. The pilot of the UFO was a young man who said they were from Earth. When Libby heard this, she saw hope and asked him how he made the UFO fly.